but we're just gonna pick up right where we left off and keep on talking. Just close out my other app. Sometimes it does that where it just freezes, but I'm gonna put you on the back camera now. Okay. My phone's very warm, so. Okay. Trying to get back into my. It won't let me in yet. That's nice. Oh. So I was telling you a story. Where was I? Okay. So this is where I was in my story, where I was saying that I got these comments like, "Hi girly, hi bestie," where I made a post on the Clock app and the Ghost app about, like, to the song, what was the song? Snapback by Old Dominion, where it says, "What would happen if you got with me, skip a couple rocks with me, kissing you hit the spot for me." Those are the lyrics of the song. And I hope I'm not restating myself, but this is what I was saying before I realized that I froze. And I put in the text, what would happen if you stopped? What would happen if instead of liking her story, like a sissy, you would send her a DM? You would slide into her DMs. And I got some comments on both platforms. I got one that said she wouldn't answer, and then I would end up more depressed. And then I got another one on the Ghost app that said, ignored like everyone else. By the way, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Is it Photo Focus? No, Mega Glow contour palette, and I'm just giving my face some shape. I'm just going under my cheekbones. But anyways, I looked at both of these accounts of these people who commented, and they were low-key sabotaging themselves with what was on their social media. You should never put your height in your bio. Just don't ever do that. Like, why is your height in your bio? That's weird. Like, I don't know. It just feels desperate. Like you're trying to use your height to like gain something, and like you shouldn't need to do that. Like you're like, show your personality. Don't tell us how tall you are. That's weird. The only time that you should like publish your height onto the internet is like if you're like a wrestler and like you're registering for a competition. I don't know anything about wrestling, but there's that. Hi Kate. Oh, thank you, bestie. Thank you, girly. I'm like doing the thing where I'm like in the corner of the screen again. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry, girl. There we go. I think that's better. That's probably better. I got better since you got gone. What the hell was I saying? Okay, and then the other guy was like, he called himself like an outcast or an outcaster. That's not attractive. Like, I know that you think it's funny, because I like to call myself a black sheep, and I think that's like really funny. And like, there's people who think that they are, like, there's people who think that they're a black sheep, and there's like real black sheep like me. But I realize, like, when you introduce yourself like that, it makes it sound like you have an insecurity complex. And especially if you're trying to like date people, and like social media is a big thing. Like, if they don't find your social media instantly, they will eventually. So like, stop putting stuff up there that like is getting in the way of your goal, which is like finding somebody to date and that will like you. So like, don't actively put yourself down, because like that's not going to attract someone else who's like secure in themselves and is going places. So even though you think it's funny, don't say that about yourself in your social media. And also, just don't talk bad about yourself in general, because your brain doesn't understand the difference between like when you're serious and when you're kidding, and then your brain like actively starts to think bad about you. So don't do that. I'm gonna go with the lighter shade now. Also, okay, another thing about social media that stood out to me about one of them, not both of them, is like political stuff. Like, I don't care which side you stand on, but like, take it down. Take it down, babe. Like, take it down. Like, it's just bleh. Like, I don't like it. Not into it. It just makes you seem like you're a stick in the mud and like you're opinionated, like beyond reason. I don't care. And again, either side, it's just not the vibe, bestie. But kind of like what I tell like y'all on here is like, social media is getting bigger and bigger every day, and like you need to be responsible and safe about how you use it. Like, it's a tool, so use it as such. Like, be smart about how you use the tool, and like, don't represent yourself poorly, and don't waste characters, and don't waste data. Telling the social media how tall you are, and then telling it that you're an outcast, or posting weird political things that are just gonna piss people off, not a good use of social media. But you know what is a good use? Be like, hi everybody, I had a very nice day. I had some mint chocolate chip ice cream today. That is my favorite. Okay, bye. I hope everybody's having a great day. That's a good social media post. Not really like exactly the way I worded it, because the way I worded it was kind of cringe, but you get the drift. You know what I mean? Like, put things on there that you enjoy. Like, I don't know, your favorite song, like your favorite flavor of donuts, like your like favorite artist in concert, like your most empowering motivational quote, stuff like that. But yeah, I just found it interesting that both of those individuals were complaining to me about like being ignored or whatever, and it's like, the girl probably would have given you a chance, but she looked at your social media and she ran, bro. She ran for the freaking hills. So this is my service to the internet today, is that I will always keep it real with you. I will always keep it real. I will always keep it 100. Please read my chat before you type in please read my description before you type in my chat. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. Dinner? You got me dinner? What'd you get me? It better be gluten-free. Somebody has a cooking ASMR channel. I love that! See, and that's another thing you could do on social media. So, like, I've seen a lot of accounts of guys that have, like, cooking channels. That's very smart. Like, that is very smart. And it's very attractive. So, that is a good thing you can do. Some of them kind of take it a little far, if you catch my drift. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. Don't do that. Just be like, hey, like, this is my, I don't know, this is my food and beverage pairing of the day. I like how the notes of Sprite pair with the notes of cheese fries. Come back tomorrow for my pairing of the day. Something like that, you know? Or just, like, do it, like, super casual and informal and be like, something about your favorite sports team playing, a guacamole hamburger, and a Diet Coke. Hits every time. That's a good social media post. Put that on there. You know what I mean? Not, I'm an outcast. Do not say that to the internet. But I'm going to get off my soapbox. I hope that I helped somebody out there that has been struggling and has been like, why doesn't anything ever work? It's like, it's probably what's on your social media. Like, you're cringing people out. And I don't think you should, I just spilled on my brushes. Not that you should never post to social media to like, please anybody or try to impress anybody, because like, you need to be living to please the heart of God, first of all, babe. But you also shouldn't sabotage yourself, you know? You know what I mean? And like, it's not that serious. So like, stop posting stuff that's gonna piss people off, because like, I don't know. Like, I see it doesn't really piss me off. It just kind of makes me say like, okay. Hi, besties. Hi, girlies. This thing is crooked, I feel like. Is it this way or this way? I think it needs to come more this way. There we go. There we go. So I'm just like kind of baking my nose a little bit right now. Okay. I'm gonna go back with my Maybelline Super Stay. Where's my, okay, there's my sponge. And I'm gonna do my forehead. Y'all know that I always wait till the end to do my forehead, just because, just post about what you love and eventually be successful, simple. Yeah, exactly. Like, post about what you love. Like, try not to post, like, don't post what you hate, because that's just kind of silly. Unless you're like me, when you have a message to say, stop story liking. Say what you gotta say. We're living in a post-pandemic world. You gotta say what you gotta say. Time is short. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, I told a story the other day about when Taylor Swift released her new album. She has a song called "Ruin the Friendship," and the song is about a guy that she knew in high school who was a really good friend of hers, and I think she might have kind of had a crush on him, but she never acted on those feelings, and or even like told him about it, or even attempted. And she, you know, got big and famous, and she got a call one day that he had gone to go be with the Lord, and she still had so much left to say to him, you know, and she really regretted like not saying what she meant to say when she had the chance to say it. And so in the song, she says, my advice is to always ruin the friendship, because you never know. You never know. And I have my own little story like that. I'm not going to repeat it again because I'm in full makeup and I'm going to cry if I talk about it. But go back to the live, what live is it? It's one of my braid lives where I was doing braids. It's the live where I did braids and I put like little diamonds up, not real diamonds of course, but like little rhinestones up and down my braids. It's that live where I talk about the story, if you want to hear my personal story. But, like I said, we're living in a post-pandemic world. Stop putting hearts on her story. You need to slide in the DMs and say what you gotta say. Period. Those are some weird requests. Okay, this is the e.l.f. Microfine setting spray, girl. Better than for all time. I have to be careful when I listen to that song because sometimes I can just listen to it and just kind of like vibe because it's a really pretty song, but that song will make me cry. So if I start thinking about it, because I have my own story with that, I'll cry. So I gotta watch it with that one. Gotta watch it, girl. Okay, this is my CoverGirl Cheekers. Do I want to wear this or do I want to wear my sunburn blush? I think I might want to wear the sunburn one. This is CoverGirl Cheekers in the shade Soft Sable. This stuff is like a sunburn in a blush. You see that? It's like that perfect, like, sun-kissed look. And I just kind of do some on the chin, put some on the tip of my nose. Cooking ASMR. Do you know my friend Turtley Lo-Fi ASMR? She has an ASMR channel and she's extremely successful. She's blowing up. Every time I look at her channel, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But it's called Turtley Lo-Fi ASMR. Make sure you check it out. Her videos are so calming. Like, I have like recently fought COVID. I'm nearly a 2-time COVID survivor, by the way. I had COVID back in 2022. I just got it this year. I started having symptoms September 2nd, but you girls have heard that story over and over again, so I'm not gonna blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I was having like a really bad day where I was feeling nervous and like really sick and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, I literally have a friend that does ASMR. So I went on her channel. Girl, I was asleep in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I went right to sleep. Check out my girl Totally Lo-Fi ASMR. Her videos are the best. So calming. My day is going good. I went on an outing today. Thanks for asking, by the way, Connie. Yeah, it's going good. I went on an outing today. My energy kind of like dipped down a little bit, so I drank some matcha before I went on live today. By the way, I'm gonna brush this bake away. But yeah, it's good. But my energy did dip down, so I wanted to like sit up in my chair like old times and do live, but like I wasn't sure about my energy levels today, so better safe than sorry. This is my Heartbreakers highlighter, by the way. I'm gonna put this down my nose. Do the little exclamation mark. You see that, girl? How was your day, Connie? Also, please subscribe to me, girlies. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. You girlies know how I feel about eyebrows. I talk about this every day. I don't like crazy eyebrows. Nothing will ruin your makeup look like a crazy eyebrow. So I just like a really nice, soft, feminine brow. So this is my Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe. If you are blonde, your eyebrows should be 1 to 2 shades darker. If you are brunette or have dark hair, your brow should be 1 to 2 shades lighter. But I just kind of fill them in near the end of the brow. And I just kind of fill in the gaps, and I do like short, like hair-like strokes. It's prom. Did I just crease my forehead? Today's your birthday? Happy birthday, bestie. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Also, if you have the clock app, the clock app too, but the Ghost app, follow me on the Ghost app. I have a private story on the Ghost app that is only the girls, only my girlies. I add all my girlies back on the Ghost app, so make sure you add me, girl. And if you want me to add you back, make sure you comment an orange heart on one of my spotlights. Spotlights are the short form videos that are on the Ghost app. Because I know that, like, some of you, like, don't want to... Because, like, I'm not someone you know in person. Like, you don't want to necessarily be friends with me on the Ghost app. But if you want to be friends with me, I will add you back. Just please drop me an orange heart so I know that you want me to add you back. And it was not an invitation. I could get you anyway. Oh, what's going on with this eyebrow? What did I just get finished saying about crazy eyebrows? And it was not. Thank you, girlies. This is the e.l.f. brow lift. I'm gonna just do the slightest little dot of this stuff. Ew, there's hairs on my spoolie. Just the slightest little dot, and then just brush this through. See that? You don't need the eyebrow like stuck to your face. Like, you just need a dot. Like, the crazy eyebrows stuck to your face, like the laminated brows, girl, they're just, in my opinion, they're like way too much. Stop! You're messing with my mirror. My cat's on my bed. See? Just like that. And that's all you need. Your lashes are on fleek. Thank you, girly. It's prom. I'm gonna go back in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose setting powder. And this is a translucent powder, so it is clear. I love a clear powder because, you know, you work so hard to get the right color of foundation. And you don't want to mess it up with some like funky colored powder, girl. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my contour palette again, my Wet n Wild contour palette. And I'm going to take the darker shade again, and then I'm just gonna put it on my forehead. Thank you. Thank you for the likes and subscribes, girlies. I'm gonna go in. Thank you, Marty. I hope that you subscribe, bestie. I love your profile picture. What is that? Little hearts, little kisses? That's so pretty. I'm gonna go back in with this soft sable. And then I'm gonna put it on the top of my forehead. Just to give it some glow and give it some like sun-kissedness. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with this Revlon eyeliner. Girl, I've been loving this stuff. Like, last night I took so long to shoot my content and take my little pictures for my thumbnails, and I was up pretty late and I had my makeup on from yesterday. This stuff stayed put like all night long. Like, it did not budge. Like, it stays like really nice and neat on the lash line. It's hard to do with one hand. I think this is called tight lining, not lash lining, I'm sorry. See that? It's like the best eyeliner, girl. Like, look at that. Like, I've never found an eyeliner that I love so much. Like, I don't know, love it. It gives like ultimate like cat eye effect. Ultimate. That was a weird way to say ultimate. Hi, Susanna. Thank you, bestie. Okay, I'm gonna put on some more lip gloss. This is the Anastasia lip gloss. I sell this on the Clock app. If you like this lip gloss, girl, go follow me on the Clock app. You know that noise that clocks make? That's what the app is called. I just love like all the different colors of glitter that is in here, you know? Like, it looks like pearlized. You see that? If you like this, please go buy it from me over on the Clock app. It would help me out so much, girl. They have so many different colors of this. I'm obsessed. Like, and they're so like glittery and pretty. I need to put one of these on my Amazon storefront for those of you who are not on the Clock app. Okay, girl. This is gonna be my makeup look for today. Oh, let me take my headband off. this is my makeup look for today, girl. I hope that you like it. It is just some spooky vibes. When I see this like purpley color, it reminds me of like bats and spiders and things like that, and big Halloween vibes, big girly vibes. You know the way we keep it super girly over here. Make sure you girls subscribe to me, and thank you for spending another wonderful day with me. Please follow me on all my socials, especially the Ghost app. I post there all day, every day. My username is all things with 2 S's _ Ash, ASH. So make sure you follow me over there. But as always, I hope you girlies have a great rest of your day, and thank you for joining me for today's Tuesday Live. Bye.